Red flag, green flag. I feel like everyone knows what they are, but somehow no one understands what they are. Let me explain. A lot of people these days are confused about what exactly is a red flag and what exactly is a green flag. I have heard a few things like men not paying on first date is a red flag. Women who have male best friends are red flags. I mean, is that true? Are they really red flags or are people just unfairly labeling them as red flags for their own convenience? I'm not here to answer that. I'm here to explain how to evaluate red flags and green flags in others and also yourself. First, let us start with what red and green flags are. As Master ChatGPT says, a red flag is a warning sign that something is not right. In relationships, it can be like controlling behavior, dishonesty, disrespect, etc. And in jobs, it can be like toxic work culture or vague salary promises. And a green flag is a positive sign that everything looks good, safe, or promising. In a relationship, it can be like respect, communication, shared values, etc. In a job, it can be like clear growth opportunities, supportive leadership, and work life balance. For the sake of keeping the video short and precise, we'll focus on relationship stuff. May it be friendships or romantic. Before we do that, let's see some common mislabeled red flags and some commonly mislabeled green flags. So, why are there so many unfair labels around? Most of the things labeled as red or green flags are just neutral traits depending on context. A true red flag is about toxic patterns, and many so called red flags these days are actually just personal preferences or insecurities projected by others. Many unfair red flag and green flag labels exist because social media oversimplifies human behavior and confuses personal preferences with universal truths. Let's see how to figure out what is a red flag or green flag to you. Red flags and green flags are subjective to each person. For example, personally, I would see it as a red flag if someone is not reciprocating the efforts I'm putting or constantly crossing my boundaries even after explaining multiple times or avoiding difficult conversations, etc. And some green flags to me are taking accountability, helping me learn things without mocking me first, being kind in general, and most of all, making me feel inspired to become a better and kinder person. To understand your own red flags, first you have to understand your core values. So put some effort into thinking and note down what your negotiables and non negotiables are. Check how a particular behavior makes you feel. Are you feeling safe or threatened or exhausted? You can tell a lot about a person based on their actions. Give it some time. First impressions are not always right. See them for a while and evaluate yourself. As time passes by, you will be more confident on recognizing what is a red flag and what is a green flag. Look for patterns, not a one-off mistake. People do make mistakes once in a while. As long as it is not a repeating behavior, I think that can be excused. Remember, not liking something is not a red flag. It means you have a preference. If you do, let them know and see how they respond to it, how they follow up on it, because that's what matters in relationships. Are you a red flag or a green flag? We have done evaluating others, so how about we evaluate ourselves now? Check your emotional awareness. Are you aware of your emotions? How do you talk to other people when you are angry? Are you showing your jealousy in a healthy manner or are you being manipulative? Look for respect. Are you listening to them? Usually, listening to others is one of the huge indicator of respect in relationships. It means that you care about what they are saying and you respect their thoughts and opinions. Also, look at how you are treating them when they are expressing something to you. Are you being dismissive or accepting? Notice boundaries. Are you respecting their boundaries? Are you respecting yours? Or are you being clingy or avoidant? Or trying to please them by disrespecting your own boundaries? Evaluate consistency and integrity. Are you being consistent in showing your affection, or are you love bombing them? Or are you being flaky with your expression of feelings? Do you treat them differently when there are other people around? Are you keeping your promises made to the other person and also yourself? Test against core values. This is the most important question to ask yourself. How would I feel if I was treated the same way I treat them? This is the question that put me into thinking about my relationships, and this made me realize the red flags in myself. So try it for yourself. After all, we have to also work on ourselves. Final point to observe. Reflect on past patterns. Is there a common issue that keeps coming up from your past relationships? Evaluate that issue. Is it because there is something that you have been doing wrong? Or is it important to you and whoever you have met till now are just not meeting your standard for that? If it is a mistake from your side, it is okay. You can work on yourself. But if it is some non negotiable for you, question yourself on why you are being with the same kind of people. I know it happens subconsciously sometimes. I have been there. This is not to blame you for doing something wrong in the past. In fact, this whole list is not to blame yourself, but to reflect on what went wrong and work on yourself. After all, it is hard to change other people, but we can put effort into changing ourselves. Not matching your values doesn't equate to red flag. It usually just means they are not the right fit for you, which is very different from being toxic or unsafe. So please don't go around throwing words. Time for me to rant. Some influencers are pushing these overly simplified or extreme narratives on red and green flags. When you become an influencer, you have been given a voice by people. Make sure you use it to do something good. Understand how much power your words have. But a lot of influencers in the dating industry, especially, are just pushing propagandas that promote unrealistic standards, create distrust between genders, feed insecurities, encourage disposing people for not being perfect. So be careful out there. Try to consume a variety of content rather than just one particular niche from one particular agenda.